welcome to the second episode of the Stinky Socks podcast. I'm your host, Liz.
And I'm the other host, Kiki.
Today, this is our first time having a guest on a podcast, so I apologize in advance. But yeah, today we have a guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No.
All right, guys. Nice, good podcast. Good job.
I am Cream Bodezone. You know me from the chat, spreading the piss shit.
The piss and shit.
That's all I have to say. There's nothing else to say.
All right, yeah. Thanks for the introduction, man. But yeah, let's talk about that piss thing, buddy. You mentioned on the little form thingy thing I sent, the Google form
Application.
the job application.
Yeah.
That you had a piss fetish. Can you tell us what it is exactly?
Well, basically, I just like piss play. If the girl pisses on me, or if I piss on her, or just drinking a cup of piss unrelated to sex. That's it. That's all it is. There's nothing weird about that.
All right. How did you get into it? Like, how did you find out you were into piss?
I guess we were in the the wardrobes of gym class in 6th grade. All the boys were having fun, and we just started pissing on each other, And you at some point you realize this is pretty hot,
I apologize for laughing, but you guys pissed on each other in this boys' locker room?
All boys do that. That's not weird.
Why would you piss on each other?
Well, you're in the shower. It's clean, and piss is clean anyways, right?
It's yellow and warm.
I mean, who knows? So you guys were just okay, you guys would piss on each other in the showers, and that's how
This is not even a joke. That's very normal. You piss on each other while you're in the shower.
Really? I've never heard of this.
True.
Is this
Did you know that if you get stung by a jellyfish and then you the only way to I don't know, fix those and shit, you pee on them?
Getting stung by a jellyfish a billion times.
Oh.
I'll just run up to the lifeguard being like, "Oh no, another jellyfish got me."
Did he start pissing?
And he just whips it out 9 out of 10 times.
I've never heard of that though. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe that's a funky thing. All right. What do you prefer? Oh, okay, yeah. How does it smell? I don't think piss smells good in any sense. Oh.
Did you ask how did it smell?
What did it smell like? What did it taste like?
Have you never tasted your own piss just a little bit?
I at least have not.
No.
And you think I'm the weird one here?
How does it smell and taste? Can we get a description, please?
I think everyone knows what piss smells like. Am I weird for assuming?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, depending how much water you drink, the smell can vary. But how does it taste? I've never drank in my own piss before, despite popular belief.
How does a fine wine taste? Can you describe it? No, you can't. It's a feeling you get. Ecstasy.
I see. So say you were to have some how does it trigger? How immense is it? Is it just does it depend how the piss is, or does it not matter? It just has to be piss.
That's a good question, actually. I don't think I don't have a top 10 list of best pissers, but there's definitely a go-to pisser, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
He drinks very little water. It's almost it's thick, his piss.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So it's nice and fermented.
That's disgusting. I don't know why you would say that. I only drink fresh piss. I'm not a fucking weirdo.
It's like a syrup,
Oh yeah, baby, syrupy all the way. God, I hate this.
What do you prefer? like
Are all the questions just expanding on my piss fetish?
No, we have another other question, but first we want to get into the piss fetish, you know.
All right.
Do you prefer like peeing your mouth or being peed on? Like, what do you prefer?
I mean, preferably I'd be in a bathtub full of pee, just gulping it all up.
Do you guys pee in the shower, or do you go out the shower and then sit
Of
on
course
the
I pee in the
toilet?
shower.
See, Liam judged me for peeing in the shower.
That's Liam. He puts his bacon in the microwave, Kiki.
That is true.
He cannot
cooks
speak.
bacon. Yeah, who does that? What else was that? If
Peeing
you're
in
like,
the shower is normal. Sometimes I shit in the shower if I'm really in the mood.
no, you can talk to Kara about that. It's fine.
He like smashing your shit into the shower drain.
He stomps on it. He sit down the fucking drain. It's
A waffle stomp, we call it.
no.
What? Okay, another question. What do you prefer? Do you prefer like peeing on someone or someone peeing on you? What is like preferred for you?
I'm definitely getting peed on. You know, you can always imagine you're peeing on someone, but there's nothing that really replaces that hot, warm piss draining down your body.
And like, okay, how like say you really want to get like peed on or something, but you like can't. Like, what do you like do? Do you like bathe in like yellow tinted water or something?
No, I like to fill up a jar with my own urine, maybe put it in the kettle a little. My dad doesn't like it when the smell, reaches the entire house. But just to get a little warm, and then I poke a hole in a plastic bag and just let it pour over me.
But you're a guy though, right? You have a cup.
Yeah.
You can just pee on yourself.
It's not the same. It has to come from above.
Bro, it'd be like a technique, Just pee on yourself.
How? It has come from above. What is he supposed to do? Take off his dick and then like, what the fuck?
Thinking like how? Like a hose, Just aim it.
I've tried. Okay, I've tried many times.
Okay. Should we move on from piss?
I just have one last question. How do other people treat you? With the fact that like you have a thing for piss. How does society treat you?
It's not that bad actually. People tend to respect my piss fetish. I mean, except for this very call you guys have been taking it. You're laughing and stuff about me talking about my piss fetish. Is a little mean compared to what I usually get. People are usually respectful and stuff, but it's fun.
All right. I don't have any more questions. Kiki, do you have any?
Oh, what? Do you have any other fetishes? Is it only pee?
Oh, I love eating shit.
Moving on. Okay, so in the application thing or whatever, it said that you are in the movie industry or like a film industry something. I can't really exactly remember.
Yeah, that's a big lie. I basically just make movies with my friends.
How did you get into it? Making like films with friends?
I've always been a big movie fan. I want to go to movie school after I'm done with my education.
Top 3 movies right now.
Oh man, I don't. What do you mean? I can't just do that. Give me a second. What you say yours, then I'll think of mine.
Shit.
Oh. Exactly.
I haven't watched a movie in like a year.
Gamer.
Oh, the Gamer movie number 1, where the scene where they show the titties. Oh my god. I had a heart attack. There was children watching that in a Discord call, and I was like, yep, I just showed some children some titties. I'm a good influence to society. Oh, fuck. I haven't watched a movie in a fucking while. The latest movies like I really liked was like Green Book, Parasite, and Knives Out. Most likely, yeah. Those are the top 3 that I've like watched so far within the past.
They're all really
like,
good.
years.
I think Parasite is probably on my top 3 favorite of recent movies. If it's just recent movies, I think I'll say Parasite, probably. Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. I'm not being sarcastic. It's actually a really good movie. And probably Mandy.
Parasite was so fucking good that I watched it like twice in the theaters. It was like Bro, that shit was good. It was really good.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I watched it in the theater with my friends, and everyone was silent, and one of my friends just started laughing out loud when the young kid got hit by the rock in the basement, and oh
No.
my god, I was so embarrassed.
What about you, Kiki? Top 3 movies of love of like the past like few years, 3 or 4 years.
Parasite is one of them, definitely. There's one anime movie, Silent Voice, I liked watching. I don't have a third one. I guess any of the Scooby-Doo ones, because I can't think of anything else.
What?
Oh, the one where Shaggy gets tits.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
It's so hot. Oh.
What do you think about like Marvel or like DC movies? Not your
They're-
forte or like.
Honestly, they're fine. I don't like. I'm not like big into them, but
Mhm.
there's like a couple of them that I enjoy.
I personally like I really like okay, Wolverine is like my favorite superhero of all time. I love Wolverine. And then
Nice.
like I fucking hated Logan so much. I hate that he died, of course, but it's just like I
Oh,
really
yikes! Spoiler.
Ah!
oh
Really?
you haven't seen it? It came out like
No, I haven't seen
years
Logan.
ago. Oopsies. Oops. Yikes, sorry.
DC or Marvel?
I really don't have an opinion, honestly. I like both. I'm not like I don't prefer one. I think
Did you
probably Marvel. There's more Marvel movies that I like, even though the Batman series is pretty good.
know that Superman dies in Endgame?
What
I don't think I don't think
is that? Is that like canon?
Superman dies in Endgame.
we are immense nerds. This is sad. He doesn't get the joke. He doesn't get Kiki.
No, I don't get.
Do you know where Superman's from? Which DC or Marvel?
He's from DC. I know.
Okay, where's Endgame from?
Oh, that's hilarious. That's a very funny joke. Actually. Now that I think about it,
Comedian.
I can see the hilarity.
Who's you guys' like favorite superhero? Doesn't from Marvel, the Marvel universe.
Probably Batman
Ah, yeah, same.
from the Marvel universe. From the Marvel universe. I don't know. They're not that cool. I guess like Spider-Man's pretty dope, right? He's still dope.
Yeah, he's cool.
I think the one I'm chill with, like, I prefer over like other ones, would be Deadpool, most likely.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, pretty edgy.
Edgy.
What's your like favorite thing about like making movies with friends?
I don't know. I've always been big into movies. I think I used to just like to think of movies I would make, like daydream about it. So I'm excited to like actually start making, hopefully making real movies at some point.
Give us like a concept idea of like what type of movie you want.
Oh,
like...
don't make me do that,
Come
please.
on.
That's what everybody asks whenever I say I want to make movies. Give me like just a quick rundown of how your first movie's gonna
just
be.
Like, come on, give us like a little plot, come on, a little
Just a
taste.
little
Characters.
tidbit.
Tell us the
No, I
climax.
can't do that. I can't do it justice. You know, I feel it just sounds edgy if I just explain it. I'd rather make something.
Like, give us like maybe like an example movie of like what you want to do or like what type of genre you'd like to
Oh,
create.
that's a good one. Probably Mandy with Nicolas Cage. You don't know Mandy, I assume.
No.
Nicolas Cage.
Can you give us like a
It's-
brief rundown of what happens in the movie?
Oh, that's difficult. Okay, like a demonic biker gang comes and captures his wife, and then they burn her in front of him, and then he goes to like a LSD cartel and fights a big guy, but it's all like very weird.
So basically, crazy action shit.
Is it a horror?
Yeah, well, not really. I don't really want to make action, to be honest. But it's just like it's very not cool visuals and stuff. I sent a link right there just so you can get an idea. It's all red. The entire movie is red.
All right.
I searched it up,
I also searched it up.
Okay, good.
and it says horror. Are you interested in doing horror?
I'm actually not even that interested in horror. I guess it's a horror movie. But I'm not like a big horror buff.
Like, what genre would you like to do the most?
I have a difficult time with the term genre. I just
Hmm.
I just have different ideas. I don't think like I wouldn't even really call Mandy a horror. I guess it is because there's like two scenes that are pretty gruesome, but it's not like a traditional horror movie in that sense.
More like a thriller.
I guess it's more like just psychedelic. It's it's a pretty weird movie to be honest. I think it's difficult to define it in a genre.
Sorry.
And it's Nicolas Cage. The fucking have you seen the picture with Nicolas Cage smiling at the
Yeah,
camera?
yeah.
Fucking
Kiki
creepy to
sent
the
it, and
face.
I was crying.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
it's a
god.
really it's a great movie.
What would you prefer to do? Like, write, film, edit, like?
Oh, I want to do it all. I want to
Mhm.
do like a small company of my own and just go from there. I have a difficult time. I've watched a lot of documentaries about movies getting made. I have a difficult time watching people interpreting other people's manuscripts and
Mhm.
stuff like that. It seems just, I don't know. I wouldn't like to do that, but I guess I might have to do that if I ever actually get into the movie world. So I'd probably do directing.
Is Nicolas Cage a good actor?
No, well, I mean, he's a good actor. He's just been in mostly shitty movies.
Oh,
Who are like some actors you would like really like to work with or something like that? Or like any favorite actors or something like that?
Oh, well, they're all gonna be dead or old by the time that I get around to doing stuff. I really like this is gonna sound a little, I like Leonardo DiCaprio. He's just a
mm.
pretty chill dude, I think.
You know, when I was younger, I think I watched this like PewDiePie, and it's kind of relating to this PewDiePie video, and they were like talking about Natalie Portman and Nicolas Cage, and I got those two actors mixed around. So I thought Natalie Portman was Nicolas
Oh my
Cage.
God.
So I got really confused.
That's pretty bad.
Oh my god, don't get me started on that. How many times like I accidentally confuse people like do you know that movie I don't know. It was like this movie about like a museum at nighttime and everyone like comes to life, right?
Oh, look at my picture. Look at my profile picture. It's
Yeah,
him.
exactly. I was like watching I was watching it, right, and they had like they had some guy in there who like played a dead president or something like that. And I was so confused as a kid because I'm like, how did the president come back to life? I was so confused. I thought he came back from the dead to me in the movie. I was so dumb.
Don't say you can relate and then say something way dumber than what she just
So my fault. PewDiePie was just saying like, oh, Natalie Portman, haha, and then Nicolas Cage's face came up, and I was
But
like,
you
what?
actually believed in the resurrection of a dead president for some reason.
I was like 10. I don't know.
10? I thought you were gonna say like 4 or something. 10?
I was young. I was like 8, 7.
God.
Yeah.
I was never the brightest child.
By the way,
We
I took
were
it upon
right.
myself to get some viewer questions in here if you want to answer that. Yeah? Okay.
In a second, we had like a little. We could just like finish up if we have any more questions, then we could like
Yeah, okay.
switch into
Yeah,
that.
sorry.
Anything else you want to ask, Kiki?
Is there anything like you're gonna be scared of, like when making a movie or something? Like anything that you'll be like, I don't know, losing money or like it doesn't go out well or some shit like that?
I'm not really scared of losing money. I'm doing carpentry right now, so because I know movies isn't a very you don't get wealthy off of making movies unless you're really really good. So I'm gonna get a real job. I am scared of my work getting lost in other people's hands. It sucks when you have an idea. Do you guys remember doing school projects and you were like into it and you were doing something really cool, but then
Mm-hmm.
the team just comes and like takes it over and like ruins everything you wanted. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
imagine. That's what I imagine every time I think of making a movie with other people.
I can say from personal experience after making a video for my music class that it was absolutely horrible working with these other people. So I'm like, fine,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do everything by myself, right? And so I did, and I had fun, and it was good. And then like a day before we were supposed to submit it, they're like, oh, we want our voices in the video now as well. You know, the day before, and
Oh
it
my
literally
God.
took me 16 hours to edit it
Ah,
and completely finish it. And so I had to go back and edit it for 12 hours the day before to edit in the goddamn voices, right? And so yeah, it was horrible. And like I could get like working alone is like so much easier, especially like
Yeah.
if they don't understand the concept or like what to do or like what to say. It's so much easier.
I think like if the group you're in are like good friends and you understand each other very easily and other stuff, it can work. But if it's like a group of random people, like I don't know, like a school assignment, like you bunch of these random people you don't know at all, and then you're forced to do work, you're gonna get fucked a
Yeah,
Yeah.
lot
yeah.
because
I remember I had a film class in high school,
mm,
and I was supposed to make like a movie with two random girls that I didn't know, and we had 6 lessons to do it. On the fifth lesson, they basically I had been sick for 2 lessons, and on the like fourth lesson, I think uh, they just say we're not doing this. We straight up don't
ah,
want to do this.
Hmm.
So
so
I just
bad.
leave and I make a movie with the 6 of my friends, just
Hmm.
completely. They don't even go to the school. That felt pretty good, to be honest. Just leaving them because then when we finally had to do the project, the teacher was just like, or we had to tell the teacher, I made this. I made this all alone, and they did nothing. So they failed, and I got. Do you know what system do you use? Do you use A plus and stuff like that, or do you use like
We'll
12?
we'll take A plus stuff.
Oh, it's the equivalent of an A plus. I
All
got, and they
right,
failed.
Ooh.
that's
I was
nice.
dumb. But it's a really horrible movie. He just understood that I was alone and I had limited
Hmm.
resources. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, or like another thing is like most kids or like teenagers as well, they're not into like video editing or video shooting whatsoever, right? So whenever I would work in a team when we were supposed to like make a video project, for example, they would ask me for these like crazy requests, right? And it's just like, how the fuck am I supposed to edit this? Like they don't understand how hard and how long it takes to edit this shit. And it's so annoying that it just still like baffles me that like literally the day before they're like, oh yeah, edit this, thinking it's gonna take like an hour or something. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Another question I have is like, would you ever be like scared of like filming any topics or like going past like certain boundaries or something, or like do you not care like whatsoever with
No,
like
I don't
making
think
films?
so. My humor is very much based on just breaking boundaries and making weird stuff. So I really don't think don't ever see myself being scared of that.
All right. Okay. Like, let me just like give maybe like an example. Like, say some film company came to you, right, and wanted you to make a movie, but it's like the most basic ass movie. Like, would you go for it for like the money or like
Okay.
no?
Hell no. I don't ever wanna dip my hands into that bullshit. I don't wanna make like a triple A completely centered PG movie. I never
Mm.
want to.
All
I'd
right.
rather make no money for the rest of my life than be known for being a Michael Bay.
All right. When do you? I don't know how old you are at the moment, or I think
I'm
you
20.
mentioned it. Yeah, 20. When do you plan to go to film school or like? Yeah, yeah, yeah. When do you plan to go?
I don't have a plan to go
Mm.
at a specific age. It's in the film school I want to go to. It's 12 people they let in a year in Copenhagen.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna, every single year I'm gonna deliver a new resume and a new script. You have to
All
deliver an
right.
entire script when you want to apply. So I'll just do that once per year until they let me in, basically.
Would you like? That's a interesting question. Would you like to produce movies in your language or like in English?
Definitely English, but I'm interested in doing Danish movies as well.
All right.
I think I'd be more comfortable writing dialogue in Danish than in English.
Yeah. But I think like especially like you see so many like foreign movies that are like so cool but never like like yeah, Parasite made like some big hits, but
Yeah,
like
but that's Asian. Everybody likes Asian.
with
Yeah,
the
it's a
rise of
trend though.
K-pop and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's just like I don't know how, because like I see some German movies which are so cool, but I know they're never gonna make it big because like the translation is going to be complete ass, and
Well,
it's going
didn't
to be.
Dark, the series Dark, that's in German. I really like that. That became like huge in America.
But it's like not as common. You know what I mean? It's not as like. I think
Yeah,
it'd be easier for like a English like a movie to make it than like I don't know,
but
foreign language.
you're looking at it in like commercial way, like how many
Hmm.
people watch.
Hmm.
I'd rather just want appreciation
All
from
right.
people who know stuff
All
about
right.
movies.
All
Like
right.
in Denmark, we have Lars von Trier and Vinterberg. They're two very accomplished writers, but they haven't really made anything in English.
All
Wait,
right.
do you know the movie Drive?
Can you repeat that?
Drive with Ryan Gosling.
No.
No.
Oh, that's too bad. That's made by Danish, but that's an English movie, and that's everybody. It's like a cult hit. Everybody loves that movie.
Would you like, say you wrote like a bomb ass script, but like someone else were to direct it? Would that like be a no for you?
I wouldn't do it. I mean, I would
Hmm.
I would feel defiled.
Yeah. All right. I personally don't have any more questions. Kiki, if you have anything you'd like to ask or add on.
Nothing.
All right, then we could,
Isn't
since we still have like, since we have like 20 minutes so far, I'd like to go into like the fact that like, or like go into like you as a viewer or something like that. You did mention you had like some questions.
Oh yeah.
So first of all, I'd like to ask like maybe like how you found our channel or like our or my channel or Kiki's channel. Yeah, that's like the first question I have.
Okay. Well, basically, me and one of my friends, we go around. We just go around Twitch writing weird ass shit, just seeing how streamers react. And I think we went to this is the first time we did it. We went to like 10 streams, and every single one banned us immediately. But you answered something just like, "Oh yeah, I love crack rock and or whatever." And that's the only reason I watch your channel, honestly.
All right.
You're the one who didn't ban me, basically.
Is that also like a reason you continue to watch something like I like
No,
have?
no, your streams are actually funny. I mean, it's not only because you're semi-entertaining, but like your chat is pretty funny. They write some pretty funny shit.
Yeah, I agree. They're fucking hilarious. I would have no content if there were for no chat.
You drew one of your art streams. You drew as a clown blowing Satan in hell.
Yeah.
That's all my suggestions. I recommended hell, Satan, and the clown blowing him off.
But it was Mario in a mask. He was dead inside because Luigi died. I don't know. I have so much fun with the art streams because I can think of some random ass shit to add on to everything.
Yeah, your art streams are really. I don't really watch when you play like Rainbow Six Siege and stuff. That shit is boring. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I can't focus on chat because I will die.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but like otherwise, how is it? I don't know. Since like you go around more to troll on Twitch, I don't know if you're like a consistent viewer anywhere, but it's just like, how is it? How does it feel like different watching a small streamer like me compared to like a big streamer or something?
I never liked Twitch. I used to make fun of people watching on Twitch because it's just like, why would you watch 3 hours of unedited people talking? But then, but then we started doing the trolling thing, and now I'm like, oh shit, I'm becoming one of those losers. I like, I like watching a little bit of Twitch sometimes. But I only really watch one streamer, and then I watch like you and a few others. I just recently started, but I only watch Tyler One.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Maybe I just have a person. Kiki, before I ask, do you have any questions?
No.
You got a phone notification there. All right. Is it I mean the thing is like I'm not scared to answer any questions, so like if someone like came in and asked like, oh, do you like cock and ball torch or something, I'd probably
Yeah.
say something like yes, or like some stupid shit, right? Do you like
Something funny, right? Like yes.
pretty much is that something that like I don't know, you find funny? I don't know. Like,
Well, it's better than just being a bitch and just saying like, you're banned.
yeah.
And we fucking honestly, I know this is gonna sound pretty bad, but we got so fucking mad whenever they would ban us for writing some dumb shit. It's so I don't know. They have like 50 viewers and suddenly they start acting like they have the right to just ban me for asking if they like piss.
Yeah. I could get that, yeah. I think, like, for me, it's like, I don't really care what you ask. I think, personally, I just find it so awkward when, like, someone comes in and then, like, just starts, like, sexualizing me. I find that, like, it's sometimes too far. Sometimes they take it too far. Or, like, just some stupid spamming shit. But, like, I don't think anyone really likes that.
Oh yeah, but like spamming and shit isn't funny, or just like offensive just to try to break the TOS. That's not funny, of course.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to ask. You said you had some questions. Feel free to.
Yeah, I took it on my own hands to go and ask some viewers if they had any questions they wanted me to recite. If you want to hear them.
Sure.
Okay. This is from he's I can't find the name. Hold on. Rat Peter the Lover. Okay.
I've never seen that username before in my life. But alright.
Okay. So I have quite the situation on my hands right now. Maybe you can help me. My GF says I can't keep my pet rat. His name is Rat Pete. I found him in the sewer almost a year ago and took him in. But now she's telling me I have to get him euthanized, and it's fucking bullshit. She's making me choose between him and her. Any ideas?
Hello and hi. It's about halfway through the podcast now, and I just got a quick question for you. Would you like to be on the podcast? Do you want to be on the podcast? Do you have some random weird thing you want to talk to us about? Do you have something personal that you would like to talk to us about? Literally anything. We have a Google form where you can send us an application so you can be on the podcast. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. Why not? So if you want to be on it, feel free to send in your little application or whatever. And you might come on next episode. Who knows? Anyways, have fun with the rest of the podcast. Bye-bye. Personally, I'd go for the rat. Fuck the bitch. I'm sorry. Personal opinion, dump the bitch. I don't care. What the fuck does someone have against a pet rat? What the fuck did the rat do to you? Then you gotta get rid of it. What? Euthanize it? This is just inhumane. How, no. Just dump
There's
the bitch.
more to it, actually. We moved in together about a month ago, and she used to be cool with Rat Pete, but now she has to live with him not so much. Should I exterminate the very core of her petty existence? She's been nagging me about Rat Pete constantly for the past week or so. I really have hit rock bottom. To choose between the love of my life or just a random girl I kinda like.
Wait. It loves the rat?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? Kiki, what's your professional opinion on this?
Did you live together and so the girl you just met, you live together, yes. And then you say the love of my life, which is the rat.
Yeah, the rat is the love of his life, apparently.
Is he going to fuck the rat?
You have to ask him if you want to know, I guess.
I think there's a deeper side. I think he might be cheating on his girlfriend with the rat.
Do
There might be a
rats
potential.
carry rabies?
I think so. Okay.
Are we just not gonna question that he found the rat in the sewer? He was just like walking around
It
the
doesn't
sewer.
matter how
Do
he
rats
found it.
carry rabies?
Maybe he lives in the sewers with the crocodiles and shit and saved the
Maybe
rat.
he's a teenage ninja turtle.
That's a very big potential, yeah. Maybe the girl just actually wants to break up with him because he's like a turtle and she like doesn't like it or something. Woman, am I right? In my professional opinion, I have had all my cats die due to cars. Every single one of them has died.
Oh, God.
I'm not kidding. They all died via car. And so personally, you know, dump the woman in the sewers, leave her in there with the crocodiles, and just like go live happy with your rat. Go like move somewhere warm, somewhere nice where you guys could lay on the beach together. That would be nice ending.
I like that. It's a nice sentiment. You wanna hear another question from a viewer?
Sure.
Okay, so let's say hypothetically you meet a guy that you like everything about, you have everything in common, and you find him attractive, but he likes to smoke that crack rock all night long. What do you do?
What do you mean? Join in. Just join in. Be crackheads together. Move to LA and just like live in like pipes. Why not? Oh no, actually, like, if they're like if there's a good connection there, you just move to Detroit. We could like live in one of those like abandoned houses or like buy a house for like $2 or some shit, and then just like live our lives till we die via crack. I mean, go out together. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sure the guy who asked the question has a major boner right now.
What do you think, Kiki? What would you do?
Cry.
I think Kiki is turned off the off switch and is now.
I would fucking cry. What the fuck?
Okay, but like for real, what would you actually do?
Okay,
What if this guy is serious? What if he actually wants to know?
okay, if he's serious, like, admit the guy in some sort of, like, I don't know, rehab center, and then just, like, I don't know. Yikes.
That's a good answer.
That's, like, cause, like, personally, every single time, like, yeah, you want to help people, but it's just, like, I'll try to help him with the rehab center, and if he still doesn't get better after that, see ya. Bye.
All right, that's good. You want the last question?
Sure.
This is a totally random guy. I can't seem to find the name right now. It says, hypothetically, if I had a piss fetish, would you ever be into selling your piss?
I mean, it just depends on the price.
Yeah, how much are they willing to
Really?
pay?
How much you thinking? I'm assuming this guy would like to ask.
100 per like, those gamer girl bathwater shit, like those drugs or whatever you call
Yeah,
those?
exactly. If me and Kiki are
yeah,
both
$100
gamer girls,
each.
oh no, and plus we're like virgin gamer girls, so like that adds onto the price, I'd assume.
Sure.
So probably like a good amount, a good amount. Maybe not like a kidney price, but like a decent amount. Maybe like
a pinky.
I don't know. Maybe like $100, like a milliliter or something. That's kind of pricey though. But I mean, it would be worth it.
I'm sure it would.
But I don't know. Yeah. Is there any other questions you have, or like any other questions you have, like for us that you'd like to know?
No, not really. I have a shout out at the end, whenever that is. That's the only thing I've prepared.
All right. Is there like anything else you want to do in your future except for like movies? Is there like any other, like, do you believe movies are like your like passion or like?
Well, I like lots of things. I don't know. Movies is just what I want to make. I'm not like a very movie centric guy.
Would you be open to like? Is there like anything else in your mind that you would like to do?
Sure. I wish I had a better voice. I used to do singing. I I had a band and we made quite a few songs, but they're
What
pretty
type of
bad.
band? Rock or like pop?
Shit hip hop, I think is the best phrase. SoundCloud. Right?
That's kind of cool, actually. I wish I had a fucking voice that I could like make some SoundCloud shit. I think that'd be fun.
Trust me, you don't need a good voice to produce that shit. We have 20 songs or something, and they're all pretty garbage, to be honest.
So you mentioned currently you do carpentry, right? How did you get into that, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I just got into it literally last month, to be honest. It's just because I realized I can't just go chasing a dream for the rest of my life if it's not going to make me any money. So I'm going to need like a side hustle.
So you finished high school, and so like you're now in carpentry school, or like what are you doing now?
Yeah, I'm in carpentry school now.
How does it work where you live? Do you like get paid or something, or do you gotta like?
Oh yeah, in Denmark you get paid for going to school.
All right, okay. Shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so like, how like is there like something like in you that just clicked that you like knew like oh movies? It's like I
I
don't
think I've
know.
always kind of liked it, honestly. It's since I was very, very young, I always wanted to make movies. I just saw movies and thought, kept on thinking like how I would make it better. I know
Mm.
that sounds a little pretentious, but I always thought of like what I would do different from this movie. And I guess that's it. What about you actually? What's your dream? You want to be a streamer?
If that works out, that would be like amazing.
That
Of
would be
course,
chill. That would be pretty
that
cool.
that would be kind of cool, man. But like, I have absolutely no clue what I want to do. I have absolutely no idea, and it's so baffling because like, oh, I would love to do so much shit, right? But it's just like I don't know what direction I should go into, like, because there's so much shit I'd like to do. I have so many interests. It's just like I can't pin down like one thing like I should like do and like pursue with like all my heart. What I'm doing that with Twitch now. I am
Yeah.
trying my best. But I mean, it's been like 2 years. I've grown. I've grown a fair bit. But
Yeah,
personally,
you've gained some weight.
I have no clue what to do. I think Kiki has the same problem. We both aren't quite sure like what to do later on in life. It's very difficult. It's like you're quite lucky that you already know like oh I really want to do movies. Let me pursue this. Let me like put my time and energy into this. Like I could like put all my like 2 years I put into Twitch now. What if like next week something happens and it's all gone? For example,
Yeah.
I haven't worked on anything else so far yet. So it's just like it's very difficult for me.
I've heard you briefly talking about you were like switching schools. How does the school system even work in Germany? Is it like high school you go to?
So high school goes till the 10th grade, which I already finished. So I could technically like go work any day now. That's not a problem. But
Yeah, but
now,
you don't have any specific education. It's just like basic.
yeah, exactly. It's
Education.
basic education. I would have to do. We have like certain schools here that are like half work, half school type things, which you get paid for.
Yeah.
That I could go to, but it's just like I'm doing university qualifications. I switched from one university qualification school to another one because I got like kind of bullied at one, and so I was like, I kind of don't want to be there, so like I switched.
That
And
sucks.
so, yeah, doing university qualifications. No clue what to study. Absolutely no idea what I should do. But I was dead
You
set.
mean like no idea? You have no idea at all.
No,
Well, then how do
like
you prepare for it?
the thing is like I could study whatever I want for like the next because like I finish when I'm like 20
Yeah.
and I basically can pick any main courses and then like it doesn't matter. I could literally pick main courses English and math and then go study art if I wanted to. Like it really doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just like
What do you like making? You like editing and stuff, right? I thought you said you and Kiki did some of that earlier in the first
yeah.
podcast.
Oh yeah. I was I
When you don't want to pursue that?
the thing is like there's like no like I'd have to be 20 years old, finish school completely because they don't offer any of that like schools here. They don't offer business classes, nothing. They just offer like the basic ass classes you get everywhere. If I were to switch to a job orientated school, they would focus on something like that, like media design, etc. But like my current school just focuses on like basic subjects, so it's sadly not possible. And
Yeah.
so it's crazy because like last year I was like I'm gonna become an engineer. I studied physics. I was gonna do it, and I was like this year I'm like no, maybe not. Let me study English instead. And it's just like I don't know what to do. I don't
It's pretty
know.
crazy how early or how young we're thrown into like choosing what we're supposed to do for the rest of our lives. So many
Exactly.
people end up, changing when they're 22 or 5 or something. You're not fully. Of course, you don't know when you're 18 years old what you're
Yeah.
supposed to do for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. We had to like pick our main courses like a while back. I think I was 17 then, and so of course I picked physics and English. And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna do this. And so like now after like being in physics for like 6 months, I'm like, no, I can't do this. This is I can't. It's interesting as fuck, but like I don't have the brain power to do this. And so like I'm switching. I'm probably gonna take like maybe like politics or history, something easy on the side. But
I'm
like
sorry. Did you just say politics and history something easy?
yeah, history and politics are like easy.
All
Easy
right.
dub. Um but
That's
I'm seriously so lost. I'm so lost with what to do.
yeah. I think probably everyone feels like that sometimes. It's
Um,
difficult to just know. I mean, I guess I'm pretty lucky in a sense that I just kind of felt compelled to do this the last 10 years of my life or whatever.
mm,
But I also have to figure something else to do. It took me a while to realize that I wanted to do carpentry.
I mean, it's nice that you have a plan though. I just want to like say like once I make it big enough on Twitch, hopefully, I cannot wait to like drop merch because mind you, I had when I hit 200 followers, bro. I've always dreamt of creating clothing and shit like that. Like I literally go to sleep dreaming of like clothing, right? And so once I can drop merch, it's gonna be so epic. I already have so many ideas for merch. It's crazy.
Well, I'm also really scatterbrained like that. I also have I've made plans with two different friends to make a clothing line.
I would
I
love to
really
make a
want to do
clothing
that
line.
actually.
Yeah. Yo, Kiki, we're totally leaving you out. Come on.
Hmm?
Tell us what your
What are you
dream is.
doing?
Uh, it's just all over the place.
What's your last
Honestly,
dream? What did you dream about yesterday?
what did I dream about yesterday? I think it was a nightmare. Um,
I'm sorry. Tell us
I
about it in detail.
I think I died. What? I honestly don't know. Like, I'm interested in doing art and stuff, and like things like that. But then I'm like, art doesn't really pay a lot, and like it's hard to do like
Yeah.
commissions and other things and other shit, and it like I don't know, it's not a lot of money. So I was thinking, oh, maybe business. I'm not that good with businessy stuff, like money and like, oh, I should do this to get more sales or something like that. I mean, sort of okay with that, but eh, I'm on to designing stuff. And then, yeah, I'm pretty much screwed. I don't know like what to do. Even it's just a mess.
Yeah, and it's
No.
like it's probably even worse cuz like now you're going to be switching into A levels pretty soon.
Mm.
And like you got to pick like some topics and like being lost and stuff like that is fucking sucks cuz I know how it is to be in your shoes cuz I remember when I had to pick my like A levels topics and it's just like it's fucking it's really difficult. It's really
God.
difficult.
Yeah. Well, I kind of relate to what you're saying because I want to do movies, and again, you don't really get money for movies unless you're really
Hmm.
good. So it took me a while before I found carpentry.
We don't really like mention this like on stream a lot or anything, but me and Kiki are like planning to maybe like start a little business. Or
Oh yeah.
we've been trying to, but we never like set a date to like discuss products or shit like that. But we've so far made like a little like we want to have like a little like shop where Kiki potentially has like an outlet to like sell her like art and stuff like that, and like I could sell other products like clothing, etc., whatnot. And so since Kiki doesn't like managing the sales, advertising, business point, I really like that. I find that super interesting, especially with like social media marketing. I think that's so fucking dope. So like I think we want to like try. Well, we've been trying to start something for a while now, but like yeah, it's definitely gonna be a thing
Well,
hopefully
what's
soon.
holding you back? What's the?
I think both of us just being busy and stuff like that. But now since like I'm going to be in complete quarantine until like fucking April or some shit, I think if we both like bust our asses, we could probably get it out.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
The thing is, I don't know.
Also, please let me sell something on the store. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we could like if you want to, though it shouldn't be a problem. But
Really? I
like,
was joking, but that sounds cool.
but like, I think I like being my own boss would be cool too, and I think something like that would be fun. But I'm not sure if like the shop is gonna mesh well with like my viewership, because I'm pretty sure my viewership is like 95% teenage boys, to
Yeah, for
like
sure.
young adults. And so like we'd probably sell more like feminine things. Of course, if they want feminine things, they could get them. But it's just like I don't know if they're gonna correspond well. So like yeah, but I'll still
You
like
can
promote it.
advertise outside of your stream group, I guess.
Yeah, but
That's how normal people, sell products.
but yeah. Do you have any further questions for like me or Kiki? Oh no.
I don't know. How is it actually streaming? Like, how does it feel when there's just like a wall of people? Is it more stressful than you imagine? Because I try to follow chat sometimes, and just reading everything in chat feels pretty stressful for me.
um, I mean, Kiki, do you want to say anything about it?
Hmm?
Like, how is it?
Um,
Because like you don't have like like chat going.
Crazy amount. No. For me, it's like, oh, Kari said this as well. Like another friend of ours who is starting to stream more often and stuff. Yeah, he said that if there's not like a group, like a lot of people in chat, then it's kind of like uneasy, nervous because you don't know what you should do. Because usually, sometimes chat can direct you to like what you want to do and like other stuff, you know. And like I don't know. I mean, sometimes if chat's not going more like going crazy, you can just have like a one-on-one chat and get more closer with like your viewers and stuff. But in my opinion, like uh, it's not really that stressful unless depending on your like community. Because like if they really want something out of you, then that is kind of like stressful, you know.
All right, then I'll just hop in with my point of view. Personally, coming from streaming from absolutely no viewers and like talking to myself for like hours on end, like back then, I wouldn't stream alone. I would always have to have someone on the call because like I knew there was gonna be no one in chat, and like it's way more stressful when there's no one there talking than when like people are talking. But like having like a shitload of people in your chat, it's not that stressful. It's like it's pretty fine. It's really fine. Like I personally, even if it's like going really fast, I could keep up with it because I just like read everything in my head just automatically. I've just like I'm just used to like looking at every single chat, reading everything, and like some things I'm like what would be funnier to say now? Gotta like it kind of sucks, but I just like tend to like focus more on the messages that like that I could like add upon to, or like add a joke to, or say something funny about. But like it's not stressful whatsoever. It's way more stressful when they're like less people in chat, definitely, because then you have to like yeah, I don't know, it depends. I think like with more people it's easier for me at least.
Yeah. I have another. You have to answer truthfully to this question. Do you find yourself being nicer, or maybe even laughing a little more at people you actually think seem a little cringy in your chat, just to maintain viewership?
Wait. Can you repeat it? What did
I'll repeat it. Do you find yourself being nicer to people or laughing a little more at their jokes, even though you actually find them a little cringy, just so you can maintain them as a viewer?
I think personally,
Kiki's laughing, by the way.
I think personally, if someone like says like something like cringe or something, Chad, I'm just gonna say like, "Oh, that fucking sucks," or like, "That's cringe." I personally wouldn't laugh. I don't feel like, cause like I don't feel like being nicer to like keep a viewer is like, I mean, I don't know, cause like the thing is like
Are
I
you
bully.
sure? Are you sure? You've never been like thought to yourself like, "Oh man, I actually don't find this guy funny, but I guess I kind of encouraged him."
I think that's
I think
like
Kiki thinks she
I
has. Okay?
I think maybe with like some people, especially
Kids.
younger kids who I'm
can
like,
get
oh, let me just laugh at this, It's kind of like sad, but like,
like if you don't do anything, like let's say they say a joke and they try to like expect like a laugh from you. Like if you don't laugh at it, you probably hurt their feelings. So like like they get really upset and shit. So it's probably better off just like that's funny.
I
And then you
think,
just
I think like
So
now,
your message to the viewers is, if you wrote something and she didn't laugh, it's not because she didn't read it. It just wasn't funny.
it's either that, like, the thing is, like, when I was a smaller streamer, I would definitely probably, like, laugh, just to, get views, because it's, it's small. But, like, nowadays, I'd probably just, like, I'd probably just, like, read it out and just, like, not say anything, or just say that joke fucking sucks, or, like, something like that.
Nice. What about me? Am I funny? Please tell me I'm funny. To the chat,
Your
please
piss
calm
shit
down.
sometimes goes maybe a bit too far.
What?
It just reminds me of some people. We used to be friends with some people that
The piss
this one
fetish?
person, like we used to be friends with him, but he just kept on going with the same jokes over and over again, thinking it would be funny.
But
Like
the
the
thing
fifth
is,
time, and it's not funny.
he didn't like add like a different rendition onto the joke. He would just say the same thing like 17 times.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah. It's the same thing over and over again. And then you try to do it with like funny like accents and funny mic, and it didn't. It just like it's
Yeah.
PTSD.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Oh
want
no, it's fine. It's
got
fine.
bad memories.
It's,
What about, what did you call her? I want to say Moira? That's not what you call
Melody,
Yeah,
Melody,
Moira
or
from Overwatch.
or like something with an M. Don't
Maddie.
forget. Maddie,
Yeah,
Maddie. There you go.
Maddie, that's the name. What's the dealio there? Like, do you think secretly she might still lurk in your streams and stuff?
I don't
No.
think so. No, she's
Really?
yeah.
I'm confident she does.
We're not
Imagine
like
how
bad
you
terms
would
with
be
her.
in that situation.
The thing is like once we like stopped being friends, she like stopped going on her like PC or like laptop at the like I don't know if she has PC but laptop. She stopped going on it like whatsoever and shit like that. And the thing is like I continued on with like YouTube after we weren't friends anymore, and like she was like never on the game. We would play like literally religiously and shit like that. And I even DM'd her, like a year or two after, like a year after the whole fight, just making sure she's like doing okay and shit. And like she said like yeah, she's focused like in like her real social life now. She doesn't even touch any games anymore and shit like that. And then we even like talked to her like a few months ago, and like her English went so bad when she was a kid because she probably hasn't spoken or like watched anything English in so long. And like I mean I personally don't think she would, because I don't think so whatsoever. No.
That might just be me. I don't know her at all, so I shouldn't be saying this. But,
Yeah, of course, it could be a hunch, if she's like petty and she's like still watching or something. I don't know.
Not even petty, but it's just like, I feel like that's I think I would do that if I was in that situation. I knew someone who streamed and they cut me off. I'd probably fucking lurk their streams every once in a
No, but
while.
she didn't know that we like turn into like Twitch streamers.
Yeah,
Nah,
she's
and you're not
no
famous
clue.
at all, so there's no way she'd find out randomly.
Plus, we were like 10 years old. We were like babies
Sure,
around that
this was,
time,
like,
and I don't
4
think she'd
years
go
ago.
that crazy,
No.
I
Yeah,
never know.
okay.
Maybe she's secretly looking at chat. Sometimes I have the feel, like, I'm not kidding. Sometimes I have the feeling that like she might be there,
Yeah, exactly.
but like I never talk. We like never talk about her. So like she would just
Can
say,
you give me her real full name and address, maybe?
"Oh yeah, give me a second. Let me type it out."
Okay, so she lives.
All right, thanks. Oh wow, she's called.
Yeah, and she lives.
That's the end of the podcast. Well, she's got.
But yeah, holy shit. There's so much shit we left out when we talked about her, about all the stuff she did as well. Oh, yikes.
Because you are secretly a little scared that she's gonna find that podcast.
Not really, because, like, I mean, we didn't
Then why would you
really,
leave it out?
the thing is, like, I'm not scared, because it's just, like, we didn't really, like, we mentioned, yeah, we had a fight, some shit she did, but, like, there's so much more shit that, like, we could like mention them, then maybe I would be scared, you know.
Yeah.
Especially like things that would happen in call. But like, yeah, I would rather not mention that because it's like some whack ass fucking
You're
shit.
just teasing at this point, man. You can't just some things that would happen in call, maybe, you know. Can you expand? Come on, you have to expand. She's not gonna watch it. I
Yeah, she's
swear.
probably not gonna watch this. It's like really
And
long.
if she watches this podcast, she hasn't made it this
Hi.
far.
Exactly. Hi, how you doing? So basically, she would like to have her webcam on in calls, right?
Oh, yeah, da.
And there was just like this one incident where like she potentially showed her whole entire chest.
Okay, the thing is with her, she had I don't think she does it anymore, but like whenever you met like a guy on like Skype and stuff, instant crush.
yeah.
Yeah. I know the
So
type.
like the guy was in the call, face cam on, you know. Let me just show my titty.
Oh my god.
My God.
Yeah, it was with yeah, he was in the call and she was like, "Oh look, I'm not flat." And she's like, "Honey, you were 14."
There's
Yikes.
nothing wrong with being flat, but like just don't do that.
Especially as a
No one wants to see your
child.
chest.
You know, every guy listening to this is right now thinking, "Damn, that's pretty hot."
Oh, that's a child.
No,
No.
it's a child.
No, don't bring that in.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. Yeah.
It
All right,
should-
Don't
let's just
thinking
talk
it. They
over
don't
that.
care.
Come.
Your chat are ruthless.
Sometimes they are ruthless. Yikes.
You multiple times said if your age is on the clock, it's time to.
I
fuck
know,
or
but that's a
something.
joke. That's
no,
a
that's
joke.
me. No, that's.
I've said, I do admit, I said that like twice on one stream, bro. I was feeling extra edgy that day. Alright, I don't have anything to add on. I think maybe this could be like a good time to like wrap up if you don't have anything else.
Yeah. No.
You said you had a shout out for the end or something like that?
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Joni Baloney. We've all been warning about you, man. You gotta stop smoking that crack rock. It's getting a little weird.
It's getting a bit freaky, maybe even. Yikes.
Yeah. Just don't joke about it though. He really is addicted
Oh.
to crack.
Rest in peace. Wait, is he dead?
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
What?
Anyways,
What?
is there anything else you'd like to say?
Shout out my boy Esk Severin. You fucking bitch.
This podcast gets like 15 listens. You are speaking to 14 people.
All right, shout out to my dad, my mom. You made me. Thank you. Shout out to my brother Jonathan. You fucker.
You better make all these people listen now. I don't care. They have to watch to the end.
There's no way I'm letting any of these people listen.
Anyways, it's been nice having you on.
Yeah.
Had a really fun talk. Very interesting stuff. But yeah, maybe you can join us for like another episode sometime.
I'm
or something.
revisiting the piss.
Yeah, when your piss fetish expands. Could talk about it anytime. Alrighty. Thank you guys for listening or watching if you're watching it on YouTube. But yeah, it's been fun. Kiki, anything you'd like to add?
Can we get 10 likes?
Thank you so much for watching and listening to the podcast here on YouTube. If you want to check us out on other platforms, we're currently available on 6 different platforms, including Spotify. Sadly, we're still not available on Apple Podcasts, but yeah. See you in the next one.